The current version of the Suzuki Celerio was launched onto the SA market in the first quarter of 2022. The Suzuki Celerio stands out in terms of fuel consumption and is also competitively priced. In this review we will be comparing the Suzuki Celerio base model to competitor base models using the criteria shown on the right. The Suzuki Celerio will be ranked against competitors on the top 10 cheapest car list, as shown on screen. In terms of exterior styling, the Celerio has an exterior that's on par for this segment. The Celerio has an interior that is acceptable, given the competitor set it is facing. The Celerio has a length of 3,695 mm, placing it in 7th place. The average length is 3,783 mm, within the top 10 cheapest competitor list. The Celerio has a boot space of 295 liters, placing it in 3rd place. The average boot space is 312 liters. The Celerio has an advertised engine capacity equivalent to 1000 cc, placing it in 6th place. The average engine capacity is 1099 cc. The Celerio has 49 kilowatts of power, placing it in 8th place. The average power is 56 kilowatts. The Celerio has 89 Newton meters of torque, placing it in 8th place. The average torque is 101 Newton meters. The Celerio has an acceleration time of 13 seconds, 0 to 100 km/h, placing it in 4th place. The average acceleration time is 13.8 seconds. The Celerio has a fuel consumption of 4.2 liters per 100 km, placing it in 1st place. The average fuel consumption is 5.2 liters per 100 km. The Celerio has a tank of 32 liters, placing it in 7th place. The average tank is 33.9 liters. The Celerio has a price of 178,900 Rand, placing it in 3rd place. The average price is 190,640 Rand. The monthly repayments are shown on screen. You can pause the video now if you need to view this. The Celerio has a service plan of 2 years, which is typical in this competitor set. The Celerio has a warranty of 5 years, which is typical in this competitor set. The Celerio has a curb weight of 805 kilograms, placing it in 3rd place. The average curb weight is 896 kilograms.